Hey, welcome to my quick talking video on tips that I have for nursing school application and prepping for your TEAS test. The first thing I want to say is know which exam you're going to need to take for your nursing school application. Know, is it going to be the HESI A2? Is it going to be the T6? Or is it going to be the PSB? It sounds kind of silly, but different schools will require different tests. Some schools may even require you to take two different tests, but I'll talk about that in a different video. The next tip I have is find out from that school that you're wanting to apply to, are you required to take the TEAS test at their testing site? It's starting to become a little bit more common that if you're applying to a university or college, they may request you to come directly to their testing center to take the exam. The next tip, number 3, is going to be put it down on a vision board, put it down in your day timer, know the testing dates that you need to have your exam done. When I say that, some places require that you have it done, and you can take one test, and if you want to retake the TEAS test again, you have to wait anywhere from 4 to 6 to 8 weeks. So be aware of that so that you have to write the dates down so that you know if you have test anxiety, if you can take it again before your nursing school application. Next tip is going to be the cost associated with the TEAS test. Your TEAS test is going to cost you anywhere from $40 up to $150. And when I say that, depending on the college that is facilitating the exam, is very dependent on the cost. If you're taking it at your home university, it could be $40. I took it at a university that was closer to my home, and it ended up costing me $103.75. If I would have taken it through a proctoring site, which is a business who's strictly for profit, and they proctor people and students, it was going to cost me like $145 to have it done through them. So just kind of know that so you can kind of budget out that for your testing. The next part is going to be studying for the TEAS test. Workshops is what I'm going to talk about. Find out if your college has a workshop for the TEAS test. Sometimes the nursing school will put on a TEAS workshop. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes a school will put on a workshop for how to take a test. If that is offered to you, take it. Since it is a multiple answer um, exam, it may help you eliminate if you don't have any ideas on the answer to the question. There are some workshops that are out there that are based on the internet that can cost you up to $1,000 to $1,200 to prep you for the TEAS test. If you have it that way and you're able to afford that cost for prepping for the TEAS exam, go for it. That's entirely up to you. But if you don't, um, there are other resources that are out there. These are the two main books that I use to study for the test, and I also use applications on my phone. I'll talk about those in a second. One of my other big things that helped me was I had a TEAS, like a Cliff Note style. This is a 6-page laminate study guide that covers all the topics, that helps you learn how to do it, how to solve word problems. This was bought on Amazon for like $7 or $8, and this has been a heaven sent to study real quick while I'm on the go. Apps on your phone. There are some great ones that help you get ready for the TEAS test. Be aware that there are some apps that are out there that do not cover the right material or produce erroneous information. Um, Try to look at the reviews first before you download the app and kind of know what other people or other students are saying as far as like the validity of it. So that will be like a great tip to stay on track with that. Like I said, again, I'll make a video on this. Um, YouTube. YouTube is a great resource also to study. Mometrics, which is the yellow and black book here, they do a fantastic series on each one of the topics. It's broken down, their videos are anywhere from like an hour and a half to like 2.5 hours, but they are able to, like, they break down everything for you, and it's fantastic. And if you ask a question in the comments, they are very proactive getting back to you. So know that. Khan Academy is another awesome resource, and they actually cover some of the topics for TEAS. Um, take the classes that are going to be the structure and foundation for the TEAS exam. Like, go ahead and take your AMP 1 and 2, your microbiology, your English, and um, your math. Go ahead and have those knocked out because those are the fundamentals that you're going to need for the exam. With the exam, the day of the exam, make sure you get a good night's sleep. Know where the testing center is. Make sure that you eat something before you go. Have something, some protein and some carbohydrates. Make sure you're well hydrated. When I took my exam, it was chilly in the testing center where I took it. We were not able to take drinks in there. We weren't able to chew gum or anything else. You only got one break, and that was between the tests. So there's 4 tests in total. So you got through 2 tests. They give you a 10-minute break. I was able to leave, go to the restroom, stretch a little bit, and then come back in and take the exam. So I will do a more in-depth video on some of these topics. I hope this helped you just as a basis. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Oh, I do want to say there are some videos that are out there because I study like all the YouTube videos. They tell you like what to study as far as other people that have taken it. And I took that to heart. Like, I studied everything they said was on the exam, and 85% of what they said you need to study this because it's going to be on the exam wasn't on the exam for me. So um, just a word to the wise, use that as a basis, but don't make your strict decisions on that. So again, I will be doing a series of videos here soon. I hope these quick tips helped you, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.